Hello, and welcome back to the Macro Gamer channel. My name is Mark Cassingham. Today we're going back into Final Fantasy XIV. We're in the Post Endwalker questline, I believe on 6.2. So we're going to continue this next part of the quest. Let's get going! Alright. Groping in the dark. City looks at you with his piercing gaze. Groping in the dark. Love it. Shield. You've come to the 13th before. Yes, you fought Voidsent here. Nod of approval. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate. Else you would have shared that detail beforehand. They seemed to stay dead at the time, yes. I was in a bit of a rush, I didn't have time to wait around and see. These are both funny. I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return. In contravention of the natural order. Do you remember aught out of the ordinary? Like stealing magic like Zero's, perhaps? By stealing magic like Zero's. There are circumstances in which we are unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow. But in the process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into a distinct Voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey. A fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his great strength, Scar Miglione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? What you saw should speak for itself. I combined the aether of the soul and the crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Arasite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Arasite. I do not know this word. But the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere. But it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria? And what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can because I'm mortal in part. I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man called Gobez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. Final Fantasy IV, I think. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Though we must Then we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust a task to Shield. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling. Awkward stare. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Gobez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps? Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. Okay. Hydromatic Terrace. So the clever one hadn't been eaten. If no one wants it, then perhaps. Gobez, of course I know of him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return, that I may bask in her gaze again. Gobez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. It seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. The tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you. Gobez, I know of him, from those I've eaten. He has minions, and those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Gobez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. Back and forth, back and forth. Can they just go with me? Back and forth, back and forth. Welcome back, Shield. Were you able to learn aught of value? Story time. Voice acting. Damn it. So countless voices answer to the archfiends, who in turn answer to Gobez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmiglione's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the archfiends conquer their other domains. The question is, how do we reach Gobez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this side. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Ashdaya. If there is even a faint possibility that Gobez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? Forgotten the way of my world already? If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of their kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more of a threat? And more a threat? If I refuse, you will force me to serve? If you accompany us, we can offer you protection. Surely, you must desire something. Name it. Let's figure out more about her. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matter in a world that's already dead? What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you've no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need but to be your satisfaction, correct? Sigh. Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in Aether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. Music. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle. I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we need a large one. But regardless of size, all can be won over with Aether. Excellent, let us go and find our mount at once. Not good. Lord Gobez must hear of this. What a weird eyeball. We should be able to find a mount here. With the castle in disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little aether should suffice. Are you ready?
There it is.
Voice acting.
Good. It agrees to serve. Get on.
Cthulhu!
What is this place?
My domain. In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone. But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
Mortals! They're mortals! What entices me here? Let me have some.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word.
Well, she flexed on him.
Follow me.
What, that suspicious looking one right there? This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing Aether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce. Then they will die. It is a void's nature to consume their sole purpose. Even if the pursuit of Aether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain. One and only rule, and it is absolute. Damn. Nowhere to run. Having given you due warning, Zero would leave you to your own devices. Consider yourselves duly warned. If you wish to go along among the void sent here, that is your choice to make. All have fled from one master or another, but whether any of those masters in turn serve Golbez, I do not know. You must ask them yourselves. Most have traveled to your world, so it shouldn't be difficult to communicate. We shall go about making inquiries at once. Thank you for your counsel. Once we've learned all we can, let us reconvene at yonder plaza. You're going too, of course, in which case I shall accompany you. I wish only to observe. Do not expect me to help. Cool! Then it's settled. I'm ready when you are. Ready? Then lead the way. I leave you to decide to whom we speak. Ah, alright. To walk around with her like that, you are her minion then. You know I don't take minions. He has some questions, and I want you to answer them. Golbez, I don't know that one. Only Skathach. When she led us beyond the veil, I grew scared and fled. I've been here since. I don't know anyone else, nor do I wish to. That's all I can tell you. Skathach was a powerful void sent who ruled over a vast domain. That was a long time ago, though, so I doubt she has any connection to Gobez. Rumble, stay away from me. If you don't want to be eaten, stay away. Gobez. Gobez. I've heard the name before. Ah, I remember. Always speaking of a great crusade. I don't know what that is, but it sounds delicious. Slurp. A crusade, you say? From whom did you hear this? Farfarello. He was a minion of another minion. Went on and on about the terrible things he saw. I see. Perhaps Farfarello can tell us more. I hope I said that name right. You're one of the mortals. It is true. When you die over there, you really die. So it is. So it is. What brings you here then? Ah yes, Gobez. He seeks strong minions to grow his army, so I hear. But recently, he stopped doing that. Instead, he devours all. Perhaps he's gathered enough fodder and is now intent on bolstering his own strength. A sure sign that he is about to make a move. Satisfied with what you've learned? Ah, but let's step away before you become too tempting to resist. Seems the rumors of Gobez even reached my remote domain. Fair to assume he's gathering strength for his crusade, whatever that may be. But I must say, I wouldn't have guessed that Farfarello once fought in Gobez's army. It's a miracle he survived serving an archfiend. Ah, I suppose I should explain. Farfarello is the weakest among us, constantly in fear of being devoured. He seldom consorts with others. The only one he's comfortable with is Suriato. He's a fellow coward who runs the instant he senses a threat. He won't stop until he's exhausted. When their hunger grows too intense, they feed on each other's aether. Such is their relationship. But I ramble. You intend to seek out Farfarello, I presume. Then I'll come with you. He's less likely to hide that way. Let's fucking go. Meanwhile, elsewhere. More Gobez stuff. Oh yeah. Is there one missing? Oh, it's right there.
Not only did the mortals conquer Troy, they defeated Scarmilione. I struggle to believe it. They're very small, my lords. They were aided by one of our world, who transformed Scarmilione's soul into crystal. Crystal? This one speaks of Memoria. Now there's something I've not heard for an age. It'll bring a pang of nostalgia to my breast and a tear to my heart. The very notion was an absurd! If you are drowned in darkness, as were we all.
And yet Scarmilione still does not answer. Were he alive, he would have returned by now. Weakest though he was, his ability to regenerate was without peer. If this account is true, if a Memoriat has survived, they cannot be suffered to live.
Leave this matter to me, Lord Gobez. I, Arboricia, shall strike down any who pose a threat to our plans.
'Tis true, you are a proven commander, well suited to leading an assault.
And when I have succeeded, I would beg a boon of you.
What do you desire?
The dragon's ether. All that remains.
The insolence! No place.
With respect, my locks are free as the wind, without incentive to sway them. I know not whither they will blow.
Boldly spoken. I trust you will not disappoint me.
Upon this flowing hair and my immortal soul, I will not fail.
Then go and impress upon these interlopers the futility of defiance.
My lord.
Farfarello keeps to the fringes of my domain. This way. Oh. Ask about Farfarello's hiding place. The voids I hear don't answer to a master. They do as they please. But all must answer to the hunger and seek out prey when they need aether. Except Farfarello and Surialdo. That is, they are content to take from one another. Barring an incident, they dare not venture out. When he takes flight, Surialdo will not seek shelter until he is utterly spent. Farfarello, on the other hand, prefers to hide in the same place. Come. Oh, whatever will I do now, whimper? Suriato. This is rather unexpected. Where is Farfarello? Gulp. Farfarello isn't here anymore. He's left. Yes, that's right. Left? That doesn't sound like him at all. Well, he's gone, alright. What more do you want me to say? And off he flees, as he is wont to do. But something about this doesn't sit well with me. What do you make of Surialdo's behavior? He seemed frightened. Perhaps someone had threatened him. I don't think he was telling the truth. I doubt it. Had he been threatened, we wouldn't have found him in one place. No, he would run in circles until he could run no more. That's his nature. As he says, Farfarello is gone, but that is quite unusual. As is the fact that Surialdo, who was clearly frightened by something, chose not to flee, but instead hid here, where Farfarello usually. No! We must go after Surialdo now. Surialdo, we need to talk. There's no time. The wind rises. We must flee. The wind rises? What is he talking about? After him. Is it in here? Nope. Not in here. Around the side. Astidian. Aha. What's gone into you? What do you mean, the wind rises? When the wind rises, she comes. Barbarcia. Who in the world is that? We must flee. All of us. There's no time. I don't sense anything, but he seems convinced. It's a dead end beyond. We'll corner him. We're doomed. There's nowhere to run. What are you running from? I already told you. Barbarcia, the Archfiend of Wind. Archfiend, you say? We will be devoured or forced to serve, to fight in the crusade. But it makes no difference. In the end, all are eaten by her or her enemies. I didn't want to fight anymore. That's why I fled and came here. I see. That explains everything. Almost. I thought it was Farfarello who used to serve in our street, not you. Not you, who always ran at the first sign of trouble. You who now speak as though you were Barbarcia's minion. There's only one explanation. He devoured Farfarello, didn't he? Indeed. That would account for his uncharacteristic behavior. So, is that the way of it? Did you devour Farfarello? And not just a portion of his aether, but his entire being. How did you know? It wasn't only your behavior that felt strange. You felt strange, as if there was more than you present. Now, I don't believe you would have lost control. More likely, it was at Farfarello's behest. I can't hide anything from you. I admit it, Farfarello didn't leave. I ate him. He feared Barbarcia more than anything, hated the endless fighting. So he begged me to devour him, that he would never have to fight again. Rather than an eternity of fighting, he chose a moment of pain. For all the good I did, I could still hear his voice in my head. He's frightened, so very frightened. When you are eaten, your essence is blended with that of your devourer, and though you have no control, your consciousness is part endures. Were this a world where the wheel of life and death still turned, the soul wouldn't linger so stubbornly. In time, it would return to the great flow. But there's no such end here, no escape. All know this. In making his choice, Farfarello must have been desperate indeed. And now that desperation is joined with Suriato's fear, driving him to act erratically. Oh my god. This place will become a battlefield. We don't want to be eaten, neither me nor Farfarello. But there's nowhere to go. Nowhere! Then tell me about Barbarcia. I would know who it is we face. It's too late. She's as good as here, and no one can escape her winds. No one. Barbarcia.
And she's brought her domain with her. The Archfiend's after you and yours, I shouldn't doubt. Perhaps you should go and find them. But be warned, whatever this is about, do not expect us to get involved.
I can't bear it! Eating and being eaten! I only want to be left in peace!
You and me both.
One of the Archfiends approaches.
This bitch with the huge island!
They must have been tracking our movements.
She's here.
Excellent. You've saved me the trouble of traveling to Troya.
The hair is wild.
So you're Barbaricia.
Mind your manners, mortal. My name is not to be spoken, save in reverence and fear. And what is this pitiful domain? Pitiful wretches all. I will put you out of your misery. Alas, poor Scarmiglione, and good riddance. Felled by outsiders in pursuit of what? Pray tell?
A dragon. One who crossed to this world thousands of years ago. Know you aught of it?
A dragon, you say? Huh. My Lord Golbez is more clever than I realized. To let the prize live, that it might lure more prey to us. Very well. In gratitude and service, I shall devour every last mote of their souls.
Where is she? Where is Ashdaya?
Huh. You even share its scent. How curious. And irresistible.
If you think us easy prey, you're wrong.
Unlike Scarmiglione, I need not skulk in shadow to claim what is mine. If you would know about the dragon you seek, then enter into my domain. You may flee instead if you wish, if the fate of the sorry lot here is of no concern to you. One way or another, I will have satisfaction.
What's the plan then?
Go after Barbaricia. What else? If it go, we playing into her hands. Psh, that's the point. Warrior of Light shit right here.
Indeed. Yet she will have the upper hand in her domain. We must be no less than fully prepared.
We find her and get our answers. Will you be joining us, Zero?
You may be easily goaded into accepting her challenge, But my curiosity is not so insatiable as to cloud my judgment. Nevertheless, if you are desperate for my aid, you know my price.
I shall pay it. So long as you leave me strength enough to see my sister home, you may take as much as you wish. And lest you forget, mine is no ordinary ether. Barbaricia too recognized its potency.
Very well. We have a bargain.
Got that good aether. Got that good. The less time we give the enemy to prepare, the better. If everyone is ready, then let us set forth. Indeed, yet my heart weighs heavy for those Barbaricia stuck down. Were it not for us, she should not have come here. Bah. Should you require a moment? 0. For what? Barbaricia took what she could. She was wise to strike quickly, as we would be. Agreed. This is no time for sentiment, only the battle matters now. Piety, tenacity, skill speed, spell speed. Skill speed. The wind rises. 0 has a word of warning before you go face Barbaricia. Accept. A word of warning. Barbaricia spoke as if she would give us answers if we were to defeat her. But even assuming she'll talk, which I doubt, I trust I needn't tell you how foolish it is to give an archfiend a second chance. Best to seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If you wish to peer into her past, the memorial will suffice. I can't wield the power at will. I'll try, but I make no guarantees. Okay. You do that, and if you fail, well, you'll just have to search elsewhere for answers. Rest assured, this won't be our last opportunity to learn about Ajdaya. If another archfiend were to fall, Golbez would surely be compelled to respond. We need only wait for our quarry to come to us. Indeed, if our struggles with Scarmiglione taught us aught, 'tis that we must hold nothing back when facing an archfiend. Let us heed Zero's advice and seal her away at the earliest opportunity. If we're all in agreement, then let us be off. We travel by Nisrock. Let's go. Oh, what? Oh, I'm confused. Where do I go? Ah.
You're not the only ones who can ride the wind.
I'm doing nothing!
Leave these ones to us.
I see to Barbaricia.
Ooh, Storm's Crowns. Alright. So I'm gonna have to watch a little video to go over this little dungeon. So we do one run and done, make it quick. So we'll do that and then we'll continue on. Oh wow. Alright, let's fucking go. Woo! Empress of the Winds, Barbaricia.
Come, give yourselves to my scouring winds that I may feast upon your essence.
All right.
Such rich, exquisite beauty. My head shimmers with anticipation.
Didn't fall for the second time.
My locks are as the wind.
Cutscene. Magical girl transformation.
Dodge this if you can! I'll make it.
Woo! This woman is aggressive!
Feel my fury! Know your blade.
Woo, shit! Ah, fuck this follicle shit! Gotcha, bitch. You died. Wow, I got a bunch of player combinations. I didn't even do anything.
There's still time. With more of the dragon's ether, I can yet... You're finished.
Ooh, gotcha.
Damn it all!
It's kind of cool the way she wrapped her hair all over her body. Made her look like she's buff. Thinking about that came out of nowhere.
I see you've bested Barbaricia. Well done.
Yeah.
Her minions too are all crystallized or scattered. The day is ours.
What of my sister? Tell me you learned something about Ashdaya.
Nope. Sorry, brah. I was fighting a hair follicle.
So the Archfiend and her crystal yielded not.
Our efforts have not been entirely fruitless. We have deprived your sister's captor of another powerful champion. With Zero, we may yet challenge Golbez and his minions.
Indeed. We could not have come this far without your aid. Thank you, Zero.
I but fulfilled my part of the bargain. And now I will have my...
She's gonna pass out. For a nap.
Her ether is nearly spent. Perhaps unsurprising given how much power she used.
I wouldn't want to face another Archfiend without her. We should hurry back to Zero's domain.
Agreed. Eager though I am to continue, it would be unwise to risk our lives for the sake of haste. Let us suspend the mission and tend to Zero.
Though Zero remains unconscious, she appears otherwise fine. Insofar as I can discern, at any rate, being part void sent, her physiology may be rather different from ours. Let us observe her for a while as we discuss our next move. Bam. Alright. Well, that puts us at about an hour, so that's a pretty good run. So I'm guessing I have to fight all the 4 elementals, so that was wind. There's fire, water, I think thunder was another one. But anyway, continue the storyline after this, so see you next video.